how can a student in India build a profile that appeals to a global employers?
Yeah, I think so. Having an expectation of someone taking a bet on you while you only have a, a bachelor's might not be the right expectation at this point of your time. I think what rather than focusing on global employers, maybe what you should focus on right now is developing a skill which is marketable. For me, that was doing a CPA, um, and and trying to get into those within India first, and then possibly looking outwards. Uh, or if you want to go an outward route directly from you can do an MBA from outside, you can do a bachelor's from outside. The only con to that is it does take a lot of money, and there's a lesser sense of security with it. Uh, but if you have the means, why not? Like, I know of a friend who did his MBA from US, and he's right now in BCG. And if you have the money, then you probably shouldn't restrict yourself. But if not, I think the best strategy for someone to succeed in their career is to probably start in India firstly, and then make their skills so marketable that they can reach out to people outside India, and then someone is willing to take a bet on them, essentially based on their experience and work that they have done in India.
Thank you. Now, related to some question related to a CPA, that what you did.
Mhm.
So, how basically what myths about the CPA or the global finance careers would you like to break for the students?
Um, I don't think there's any myth. Are there any specific myths you want me to break? Like, what do you
No,
think?
if somebody, I'm not related to that particular field, but I just want to know, is there any myth in that?
I don't think there is any myth
Okay,
relating to CPA.
okay. So, do you think the CPA is equally valuable for those interested in the non-audit field, like a corporate finance or the consulting one?
Yeah, I do think, yeah, for most parts, yes. The answer is yes. I think CPA is similar to CA in India. So if you can do CA in India or CPA, it's equally valuable. Obviously, few traditional companies in India wouldn't probably know about CPA or um, have the same mindset towards CPA. But yeah, I do think most of the MNCs, if you see nowadays, they have like CA, CP, or CPA or ACCA as their minimum qualification. So it's not only related to auditing, but any financial field that you want to enter in, CPA becomes that thing which opens doors for you. So that's what I was trying to say is like, having a CPA or an MBA, what does for you is give an indication to the employer that the person can at least do bare minimum and has a bare minimum knowledge set, and that is certified by a body which is not influence and which is not influenceable. Yeah.
Okay, so last question. So, how do you see the role of CPAs involving the next decades?
I think there is really a high demand of CPAs in US. There's, I think, 15,000 shortage of CPAs, or I think more than that. Sorry, 150,000 shortage of CPAs in US in particular, and similarly in India also. There's a lot of growth opportunities. I think with these professions, be it CPA, ACCA, or CA, uh, any finance field right now with AI being in the forefront of it, what you really need is someone having this qualification so that you can trust the result that AI produces for you. Essentially, in the future, what will happen is AI will produce a result, but you would need someone to verify those results who is competent, who has a qualification. So without any particular qualification, I would say, be it an MBA or a CPA or a CFA, you probably won't have that edge, and most of the jobs would now be very automated. Like I can see it in my industry in Deloitte, many jobs are being automated. You can see in different sectors, EY, US had a hiring freeze from last year. Many of these big fours laid off people just because you can see how much they are investing in automation. Most of the tasks that we do right now would probably be automated, but the only job remaining at that point is someone who has qualified enough to verify the outputs of AI. So, yeah, I think investing in your qualification at this stage really would put you apart for the next decade.